I've been trying hard to get this speech right. And like the first day, I remember as the first paragraph, and I showed each teacher. He said congratulations because I did good because it's my first day. And I told him I could do it. He asked me like, "You sure you want to do this?" I told him I used to do this at my old school. If y'all didn't know, I was in the Lion King play. I was the Bird's Eye Zoo. Yeah, y'all don't know how hard I'm working to get a scholarship. What's the deal? What's the demo? What to do, guys? I'm back with another video. As y'all read that title and seen that thumbnail, you already know what's be going on. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Life with Shayla. If you're returning back, welcome back. Tell a friend to subscribe and hit that bell, because it's only gonna get lit. I'm on the road to 500. I'm almost there. Y'all gotta get me there. So today I just want to talk about a speech that I've been doing in school. I'm just doing the speech team. I'm basically gonna act in school. It's basically like a little drama club, and I've been practicing on this like all week. I just joined Tuesday, and y'all, people been in there since like I say since school started, and they still on the first paragraph. Yeah, I am on the third paragraph. I've been trying hard to get the speech right. And like the first day, I remember as the first paragraph, and I showed each teacher. He said congratulations because I did good because it's my first day. And I told him I could do it. He asked me like, "You sure you want to do this?" I told him I used to do this at my old school. If y'all didn't know, I was in the Lion King play. I was the Bird's Eye, and I did a phenomenal job. So I think I could do a phenomenal job. I'm just acting on this, but I'm not gonna act like right now. I'm just gonna read it to y'all. I'll read what I know to y'all. Matter of fact, everything I know in this play, and then like all it up like this. It's closed. You can't even see. This is the words right here. Can you hear? These are the words. I'm gonna fold it like this, so I can't see. See, there ain't nothing on this part and nothing on this part. And I'm gonna hold it right here for y'all. Think I'm cheating. Or I might just do like this. I know half of the play. I'm not all the way there yet. Just bear with me, your girl's gonna get it. Believe me or not. The haters not gonna believe me. My real supporters gonna believe me though. I'm gonna try to fan attack the poem of Colorblind and Color Brave. And put it like on the screen so y'all can see. I think I'm gonna make a little mistakes, but y'all just bear with me. I'm gonna get it. But I'm gonna put like a little. I'm gonna try to find a text to put it on it. So y'all, let's get straight into this video. Colorblind and Color Brave by Melody Hubstis. You see, my mother, ruthless, realistic. I remember one day coming home from a birthday party where I was the only black kid invited. And instead of asking me the normal mothering question like, "Did you have fun and how was the cake?" my mother looked at me and said, "How did they treat you?" I was 7. I didn't understand. I mean, why would anyone treat me differently? But she knew, and she looked me right in my eyes, and she said they would not always treat you as well. Intro. Melody Hubstis is an American businesswoman who is the president and co-CEO of Aries Investment. She is the former chairwoman of DreamWorks Animation. In this speech, she will discuss what we can go not to be avoided in ignorant and color, but to address it and discuss it to work together. Colorblind and Color Brave by Melody Hubstis. Now, race is one of those topics in America that make people extraordinarily uncomfortable. You might bring it up. You might bring it up at a dinner party or in a workplace environment. Oh snap! I'm getting distracted from the background. You might bring it up at a dinner party or in a workplace environment. I got this. Y'all bear with me. I got this. You might bring it up at a dinner party or workplace environment. It is literally the conversation equivalent of touching the third rail. There's a shock followed by a long silence. And even coming here today, I told some of my friends and colleagues that I plan to talk about race, and they warned me. They told me don't do it. They said, hold on. And even coming here today, I told some of my friends and colleagues that I plan to talk about race, and they warned me. They told me, don't do it. That people might think I'm a military black woman. That's the part I be really messing up on. Y'all bear with me. I know I mess up a little because some of these words are not there. But y'all bear with me. I'm gonna get this. Bear with me. Right now, I'm just gonna read y'all the whole little text thing, just so y'all can hear it, so y'all can know what's going on. And if y'all learn something about this porn, just comment down below. You know. Okay, here I go. Colorblind or Color Brave by Melody Hupkins. You see, my mother's roof was realistic. I remember one day coming home from a birthday party where I was the only black kid invited. And instead of asking me the normal mothering question like, did you have fun or how was the cake, my mother looked at me and she said, how did they treat you? I was 7, I didn't understand. I mean, why would anyone treat me differently? But she knew, and she looked me right in the eyes and she said, wait, they will not always treat you well. Oh, y'all, I'm looking at the part right now because I'm reading to y'all, so don't be mad. If you're looking at this stuff, if y'all listening, I'm reading to y'all so y'all can know what's going on in the story, in the porn. The Melody Hupkins is an American-based woman who is the president and co-CEO of Aries Investments. She is the former chairwoman of DreamWorks Animation. In this speech, she will discuss where we can go not to be avoiding ignorant in color, but to address it and discuss it to work together. Colorblind or Color Brave by Melody Hupkins. I know y'all, I read too fast, but I don't know why. I'm finna try to slow down. I'm sorry, because I know some of y'all, probably skipping back, but don't skip back. Well, if you want to skip back, you can skip back. Okay, now race is one of those topics in America that make people extraordinarily uncomfortable. You bring it up at a dinner party or in a workplace environment. It is literally the conversation equivalent of touching the third rail. There's a shock followed by a long silence. And even coming here today, I told some of my friends and colleagues that I plan to talk about race, and they warned me. They told me don't do it, that there'd be a huge risk to me talking about this topic, that people might think I'm a military black woman and I will ruin my career. And I have to tell you, I actually for a moment was a bit afraid. Then I realized the first step to solve any problem is to not hide from it. And the first step to any form of action is awareness. And so I decided to talk about race. And I decided that if I came here and shared with you some of my experience, that maybe we could all be a little less anxious and a little more bold in our conversation about race. And now I know there are people out there who will say that the election of Barack Obama meant that it was the end of the race discrimination for all the eternity rights. But I work in the investment business, and we have a saying: the numbers do not lie. And here there are significant, qualified, racial disparities that cannot be ignored in the household wealthy, household income, job, opportunity, healthcare. One example for the corporation America, even though white men make up just 30% of the U.S. population, they hold 70% of all the corporation board seats. Of the Fortune 250, there are only 7 CEOs that are minors. And of the thousands of publicly traded companies today, only 2 are charity black women, and you looking at one of them. And the same one who not too long ago was nearly mistaken for kitchen help. I know how we got here. You know there was an I don't know how to pronounce the word. Internalization at one time legal. Discrimination in our country. There's no question about it. But still, as I grapple with this issue, my mother question hang in the air for me. How did they treat you? And now I do not raise the issue to complain or any way to exclude any kind of sympathy. I have succeeded in my life beyond my wildest expectation. And I have been treated well by people of all races more often than I have not. I tell the uniform story because it happened. I cite those statistics around corporation board diversity because they are real. And I stand here today talking about this issue of race discrimination because I believe it threatens to rob another generation of all the opportunities that all of us want for our children, no matter what their color or where they come from. And I think it's also a threat to hold back business. You see, researchers have coined this term, color blindness, to describe a learned behavior where we pretend that we don't notice race. If you happen to be surrounded by a bunch of people who look like you, that pure color blindness, in my view, doesn't mean that there's no race discrimination and there's fairness. It doesn't mean that at all. It doesn't ensure it. In my view, colorblindness is very dangerous because it means we're ignoring the problem. I'm trying so. In the spirit of debunking racist stereotype, the one that black people don't like to swim, I'm going to tell you how much I love to swim. I love to swim so much that as an adult, I swim with a coach. And one day, my coach had me to do a drill where I had to swim to the end of 25 meters of the pool without taking a breath. And every single time I fell, I had to start over. And I failed a lot. By the end, I got it. But when I got out the pool, I was tired and annoyed. And I said, why are we doing breath holding exercise? And my coach looked at me and he said, Shayla, that was not a breath holding exercise. That drill was to make you comfortable. That drill was to make you comfortable. Being uncomfortable, because that's how most of us spend our days. If we can learn to deal with our discomfort and just relax into it, we'll have a better life. So I think it's time for us to be comfortable with the uncomfortable conversation about race. Black, white, Asians, Hispanics, males, females, all of us. If we truly believe in equal rights and equal opportunity in America, I think we have to have a real conversation about this issue. We cannot afford to be colorblind. We have to be colorblind. We have to be willing, as teachers and parents and entrepreneurs and scientists, we have to be willing to have proactive conversations about race. But honesty and understanding and courage, not because it's the right thing to do, but because it's the smart thing to do. Now I'm sure you're sitting here and you're saying, what can I do? You can be color brave. If you are trying to solve a really hard problem, you can speak up and be color brave. Now I know people will say, but that doesn't add up to a lie. But I'm actually asking you to do something really simple. Observing your environment. At work, at school, at home. I'm asking you to look at the people around you purposefully and intentionally. Invite people into your life who you don't look like, don't think like, don't act like, don't come from where you come from. And you might find that they will challenge your assumptions and make you grow as a person. You might get powerful new insight from these individuals, or like my husband who happens to be white. You might learn that black people, men, women, children, we use body lotions every day. I know I'm a fast reader and I need to slow down. Y'all, everybody not perfect. I struggle with words. I don't know some of these words. Don't bash me, because I bet I can look at one word that one of y'all don't know. So don't try to come for me. I try every day to make it out of here, because y'all, believe it or not, I'm going to college. I got a career. I got a backup plan. Well, you could say plan B, as some of y'all know plan B. I got a plan B. I'm not staying here. I'm not going to be working. I'm not going to be working at no fast food all my life. Have a career. Just know that. Got a career. Hopefully y'all got a career. Matter of fact, if no one graduated in your family, you be that person that graduated. You be the person. You be that person that all your family look up to. And y'all, believe it or not, I'm gonna be that person that my family look up to, because your girl is going to college, because I'm finna make mama proud. I got people out here, family members out here dying because they want to be in the streets, pregnant. It's a lot. Like, don't get pregnant, because your baby daddy not gonna help. Just go to college. Y'all, I don't want to get married. I don't even want to get this the world. I don't want to get married. I want to live on an island, like, by myself, and like bring my grandparents and show them like how successful I am. A mansion. And I want to have a parrot. That's gonna be my best friend. No kids. I'm gonna be living a non-stressful life. I might have a little like sad moments, but I'm gonna be good. Your girl's going to college. You go to college. Make your family proud. Because Shayla's going to make our family proud. I don't care what nobody thinks about me, say whatever you want to say because your girl has a career and your girl's going to that career. That's why your girl's doing good in school. Y'all don't know how hard I'm working to get a scholarship. I'm not even gonna tell y'all my career, probably in another video. Yeah, so this thing was just about race and stuff like that. Hopefully y'all understand what I was reading because I know I was reading fast, but I'm trying to slow down on this reading. I'm not gonna act like this, like I'm gonna show them feelings and emotional when I do this paper. Yeah, make sure y'all like this video, comment down below some video ideas, tell a friend to subscribe because it's only gonna get lit, period. Your girl's on the road to 500 subscribers and y'all gotta make me the almost to 1 million. I mean, not almost to 1,000. Yeah, stay tuned for the next video.
Hold up, wait a minute, bro. All them bitches been a joke. I'ma put some real shit up in your life, I'm telling you.